So Feel Good Friday is a show where we show you guys some good news from all over the world to hopefully uplift your spirits and to show you guys that there is still some good happening during the pandemic. So let's get started. All right. So as you can see, this is the MJKO website. If you guys feel so inclined, if you have some disposable income, please consider donating to MJKO. Okay, you can go to mjko.ca. You'll see a donate button in the top right. You just click that. All right, and it'll take you to the donation page. Obviously, support yourself and your family. Oh, sorry, let me get that up. Support yourself and your family before, of course, supporting MJKO. But if you do have disposable income, please consider. All right. So here is a quick snippet of the MJKO schedule. So as you can see, we have 8 a.m. workouts and 1 p.m. workouts, and of course, every day of the week we have a different live stream. Okay. All right. First story from Guy Fieri, the celebrity chef. He raised more than 20 million US for out-of-work restaurant workers. Wow. So everyone, if you guys don't know Guy Fieri, this is him. He's pretty world renowned, pretty world famous. I'm not exactly sure what type of cuisine he cooks, but I just know that he's a famous celebrity chef. All right, next story from TMZ. Mike Tyson is back. All right, so let's take a quick look. Oh, I would not want to fight Mike Tyson. All right, next story from Taiwan. Taiwan reports 0 new corona cases, so 30 days without a local infection. Wow, Taiwan seems to be getting, a good control over their pandemic. So very good. Very good for Taiwan. Next story out of the U.S. So a man from New Jersey, he drove over 500 miles to deliver N95 masks to his sister, who is a nurse. Okay, so he delivered it from New Jersey to North Carolina. Drove 530 miles to North Carolina, and obviously he had to drive back. So that's over 1,000 miles there and back. That is insane, but good on him. Obviously, you can see he's wearing his mask, and they're wearing their masks. All right, next story from Jay-Z and Meek Mill, the artists. All right, they're sending 10 million surgical masks to U.S. jails and prison for the inmates. All right, so good on them. Of course, inmates need masks too. All right, next story also out of the U.S. from New York. A New York hospital's entire staff was provided with free vacations in recognition of their efforts to combat coronavirus. Good for them. Let's see. All right. A 3-night complimentary vacation from Hyatt and American Airlines announced on Friday. So Hyatt, the hotel chain, American Airlines, the airline. So very cool. All right. So a little bit more news on the Foxes in Toronto. All right. Let's take a look. Wow. A mother fox with 5 foxes. Interesting. All right, next story out of Twitter. Twitter CEO says employees can work from home forever. All right, let's see. All right, so he said he told his employees Tuesdays that many of them will be allowed to work from home in perpetuity even after the coronavirus pandemic ends, according to the company. He said opening offices will be our decision, and when and if employees come back it will be there as well. Good move by Twitter. All right, next story from John Cena. If you guys don't know John Cena, he is the WWE superstar, and he is also known for providing the most how do you say it again? Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes. Okay, so he visits kids in hospital and stuff like that. Okay, so even during the pandemic, he visited a 7-year-old boy battling cancer. So I think we have that video here.
Yes. I tell everybody, try not to get hit by those. Try to hit people with those. We don't try to get hit by those because those hurt. Yeah, they sting like a hive of bees.
Ladder, when they fall off the ladder?
Yeah, if you climb up a ladder, you should come down with either one of those or a money in the bank briefcase. You shouldn't climb up to fall down. A long way down. Yeah. Who do you have here with you today?
Yeah, David.
That is.
My brothers and sisters.
Your brothers and sisters?
Sister.
Well, yeah.
Caleb, come say hi. Dylan, come say hi.
We got them up out of bed this morning.
Yeah.
They stay up all night and sleep all night.
Awesome.
This is
Very nice to
Caleb.
meet everybody.
Caleb,
I'm good.
Dylan, Haley.
I have a question for you. Is it okay if we get a picture of the whole team? It
Yes.
seems like Team David's in the house.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Wow, good on John Cena. Right, you can tell he was wearing his personal protective equipment, so he's staying safe. All right, next story. All right, so these people stole other people's packages. All right, they're called porch pirates. Has been happening a lot lately because people have been ordering a lot of stuff while staying at home. Okay, so porch pirates returned WWE belt to boy awaiting brain surgery. They wrote an apology note. They never wanted to steal a child's hope. So these porch pirates stole a package. They obviously didn't know what was inside, but obviously bad on them for stealing, right? And then I guess the parents put them on blast on social media, and then it went viral, and then I guess they felt bad and gave it back. So I think here's a short video. It's full screen? No? Full screen? No? Okay. That's fine. So as you can tell, you're stealing the packages. Alright, so obviously, good on them for returning it, and good on them for, hopefully not steal again. And, good on the little boy for getting his belt. Alright, so Pedigree, the company that offers dog food, okay, they're launching a free dog adoption amid the stay-home orders. Okay, so let's see, dogs on Zoom. Very interesting. All right, this next story out of Publix. All right, the grocery chain in the United States. They're buying milk and produce that farmers would have been forced to dump and donating it to food banks. So of course, farmers are producing still a lot of produce, but a lot of it is going to waste because people are not going out as much and they're not grocery shopping as much, I guess. So they have to dump a lot of it. But Publix, buying the milk and produce and donating to food banks. So good for them. Good for them. All right, this next story out of Qatar Airlines. All right. So they're offering 100,000 complimentary tickets on Qatar Airlines, obviously. As a healthcare professional, you're entitled to the following. So they're entitled to 2 complimentary return economy tickets for yourself and a companion, so you can take a well-deserved holiday to a destination of your choice. Wow. Receive 35% off Qatar duty-free outlets. Oh. So 100,000 complimentary tickets. Wow. All right, next story out of Hong Kong. Hong Kong pro-democracy supporters donating 120,000 masks to Canada. Whoa, that's a lot of masks. Thank you, Hong Kong. Canada appreciates it. 120,000 PPE. All right, certified 1,395 mask respirators. Wow. Very cool. All right, next story. Also out of Canada. All right, a Sikh doctor in Canada, he shaves off his beard to serve COVID-19 patients, okay? So here's a quote from him. We never shave, my brother and I. It's part of our religion. All right, so I guess Sikhs, part of the religion, they never shave, okay? We've always kept a beard. Before this happened, we spoke with people in our religion, our family, and our friends. We discussed it. It was one of the hardest decisions we've ever made. So, wow. Good on him. So obviously, he shaved off his beard so he could treat patients who contracted COVID-19. Interesting. I guess his beard, you know. Oh, here we go. Was unable to wear protective gear due to his beard. Patients of coronavirus. Wow. Good on this doctor. All right. Next story out of Nike. Nike donating 5.5 million worth of products, including sneakers, socks, t-shirts, to healthcare workers in the US and Europe. All right, so let's see what they're donating. Okay, so Nike says they'll donate 32,500 pairs of slip-on sneakers called the Nike Air Zoom Pulse. All right. So that is a lot. Nike Air Zoom Pulse. Ooh, what is this? And they also plan to donate dry fit t-shirts, soccer socks, and other gear. All right, next one from Verizon. All right, so a few days ago they had Team Penske, the professional race car driving team. Right, they drive like NASCARs and stuff like that. The whole team, including their manager and some commentators, were on this virtual game called iRacing, okay? They're all on the same track.
He won here in Champ Car back in 2000, and then Elio won in IndyCar in 2006. So we've got some race winners from Michigan.
Well, that's cool to hear that, yeah. And, you know, the track is the same, whether you're in a stock car or any other type of vehicle. So, but again, these cars are so much different from what they're used to qualifying. I think it's a racing, it's about the same for everybody. And as I'm watching the race go on right now, Jamie, it looks like
this is a video game. Looks insanely real. Wow. And they also had a fun segment where they did these like funny cars. If I can find it. Yeah.
Upside down right now, trying to get going. And boy, we just saw Joey Logano go upside down too. He flipped 4 or 5 times also. Benedetto's out front right now. It's lap 1 and we're under green, Jamie, and they are getting down in the middle of the track right now. And already we got a lot of action going on.
Oh my gosh, that's what I love about these trucks. They're just bumping and banging. Issues everywhere.
When they're outside the cars, the camera view looks like real life. Wow. That's very cool that they're doing that. Anyways, this next story, not a story, but this picture is from downtown on Yonge Street in Toronto. All right, this graffiti artist did some graffiti art thanking the frontline workers. So as you can see, raccoons, obviously we're famous for raccoons, right? And this raccoons banging pots. All right, this next story, if you guys are fans of musicals, Cats the Musical, I've heard good things about this. Never watched it, but it premieres in 2 hours, so it's gonna be live for the whole weekend, right? You can go on the show must go on YouTube and you can watch it only for the weekend though. Okay, so they did this with the Phantom of the Opera like a few weeks ago, right? They were showing musicals here and there for the whole weekend, so check that out if you're a fan of cats. All right. So big news from Toronto Zoo, a baby giraffe was born. So let's take a look. what a cute giraffe. And also good on the Toronto zookeepers for continuing to take care of the animals. They are facing some difficulties. They did recently ask for some financial support to help to help them feed and support the animals. So anyways, next story from Toronto. All right, so these two inflatable dinosaurs giving out free surgical masks to people at Young and Bloor. So let's take a look. That's how they see. I was wondering. I'm just like, they covered their face, but actually they see through the neck of the dinosaur. All right, next story from also Guy Fieri. Again, he serves free lunch at a hospital to workers, first responders in Sonoma County. All right, so let's take a look. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Thank you. So we have so many amazing frontline healthcare workers that are putting their lives on the line and taking the time to support our community as they always do. But now it's even more severe, and it's just a way to come and say thank you. So I got all kinds of friends and business owners that are all here in the trailer. We're going to do about 1,200 meals today, and these folks are amazing.
Wow.
We should all be
Good on Guy Fieri. I've been saying whoever has been helping others and supporting others during the pandemic, they're gonna get my business after this whole thing's over. So after this, whole thing is over, I'm gonna find the nearest Guy Fieri restaurant and I'm gonna support him. All right, this next story out of Vietnam. Vietnam clear of COVID-19 community infections for 27 days. That's insane. Wow. Vietnam has not recorded any COVID-19 deaths to date. Wow, absolutely amazing. Hopefully they can give the rest of the world some tips. All right, next story out of New York. So New York breaks record 58 straight days with no pedestrian deaths. All right, so let's take a
Remarkable
look.
milestone in New York City, another unexpected result of the COVID-19 crisis. According to the City Council, it's been 58 days since there has been a pedestrian traffic death. That's the longest stretch since the city began tracking such statistics in 1983. The pandemic has cleared the city's normally bustling and congested streets. Less people are going out.
Wow, good for New York. So as everyone knows, New York has been hit especially hard, but that is one of the good side effects of coronavirus. 58 straight days with no pedestrian deaths, so hopefully that continues. All right, so this next story from petstogether.org. You can book a virtual pet visit. Interesting. They're virtually bringing people and pets together to reduce social isolation and loneliness. All right, let's meet the pets. There's dogs, there's cats. Oh, more dogs. Whoa, and some cattle. And this person has a horse. Look at this.
Hi, I'm Acadia, and this is
A horse.
Marcus, one of the horses that you could see if
Wow.
you schedule a meeting.
All right, next story out of BC. All right, British Columbia gives thousands of smartphones to the homeless amid the pandemic. All right, so each of the 3,500 cell phones will be able to connect to Wi-Fi and come preloaded with a $10 7-Eleven data card. Wow, good on the BC government. And this is a temporary homeless shelter under construction. As you can see, everyone gets their own bed, a little cubby, and it's properly distanced, so that's pretty good. All right, next story from Mark Wahlberg. He thanks Toronto Fire Department for delivering food to homeless shelters. All right, so as you can see here, the Toronto Fire donating food from Wahlburgers Okay, so Wahlburgers and Toronto Fire team up to deliver meals to homeless shelters and hospitals. You know, I've had Wahlburgers once and it's pretty good, so I think after this I'm gonna have to go support them, you know. Alright, next story, also out of Verizon. So last night, Chance the Rapper, he did a free show. Alright, so let's show you just quick 10 seconds.
Took the ring about the box. I know this ain't no brief love. The story arc so sharp that it made the streets flood.
Alright, that's enough. I don't want to get copyright striked. Alright. So, I showed you guys this story a few weeks ago from this British commentator commentating his two dogs fighting over this orange bone toy. Alright, so we'll just take a quick look to refresh your memory.
Victory in that coveted prize of being told she's a very good dog. One paw to control and a switch. Now Mabel sensing this might be a chance, still waiting, still believing. And you wonder what Olive is doing here, only has to hold on, going to the upright though, high tariff with no opposable thumbs, high risk at this stage. And it's gone and Mabel takes it. No mercy.
Alright, so as you can see, that video went viral, okay? So there's a follow-up that this British commentator uploaded, alright? Company meeting, alright, let's take a look.
Right guys, thanks for joining us. Just keen to have a chat about where we are, the situation at the moment. I think you're both there. Olive, hi, thanks for joining us. Mabel, you are connected, but you need to start your video. Down at the bottom of the screen, a little, it's a camera. It looks like a biscuit. If you just nudge it with your nose, you should. There we are. You don't have to be so close. If you want to move back a bit. All right, thanks. Right, so basically an update as to where we are. I can see you both look worried, but the good news from head office is that neither of you is going to be furloughed, but we have to try and repay that loyalty with some of our own. I know that's supposed to be a strength of yours. So what we're looking for, what management are looking for, are ideas. Sorry, Mabel, this is one of the things that we have to address, the lack of focus at times, because well, there's the inappropriate stuff with Kevin the Doberman from accounts as well, but one thing at a time. So there are things that we have to try and improve on. Well, I'm uncomfortable with the chat as well, but Mabel, you switched off the camera again. Can you switch it back on? You switch the video? Right, there we are. Okay, the annual report.
That's funny, him and his dogs. Alright, next story. This will be our last story, okay? So No Frills released a new track. So well, let's take a listen. No Frills advertising game on point.
Times like these, haulers need to come together by staying apart. It's time for all haulers to haul responsibly.
Make sure to wash your hands and all. Stay 6 feet at least. Or a 6 feet. Let's keep physical distance.
Hauling isn't hoarding. Hauling isn't hoarding. Hauling isn't hoarding.
Product limits up.
Got my cart and I'm ready, and holler so friendly when I do. Follow the rules, ain't no issues, keep coming holler on. Try to leave the fam at home, just like the bags I own. Hashtag stay home, shop once a week and I take it home. Capacity stays low, we staying safe in the stove. No hating, we hollering, and we wash our hands with soap.
Keep the distance physical. Go. Thank you to the front line in the store. Thank you. Make sure to wash your hands and all. Keep. Stay 6 feet at least. Or a
6 feet. Let's keep
physical distance.
Hauling isn't hoarding. Hauling isn't hoarding. Hauling isn't
We all in this together, so be kind to each other and don't overhandle the produce. Try to only haul once a week, and if you can, haul at off-peak hours. Let's stay home. Let's stay patient in line. Keep calm and holler on.
Make sure to wash your hands and all.
keep.
Stay 6 feet at least. Or a
6 feet. Let's keep
physical distance.
Wow. No Frills advertising game on point. Whoever's in charge of No Frills advertising needs to get a raise, because even before this, No Frills advertising has been a lot more memorable than other grocery chains. All right. All right, let's take a look at the MJKO YouTube page. So if you guys are interested, we do post a lot of videos on our Instagram page. So as you can see, we post all of our workouts, some karaoke from Ibrahim. Oh, here's Mayan cooking. Okay, so if you want to work out with us on YouTube, right, it won't be live, but it will be high quality videos. Okay, so let's take a listen to Ibrahim.
Y'all can handle this.
Yeah.
Going up, I'm only going up. Off, falling off like mad. Who?
Alright, that was Ibrahim karaoke on Tuesdays. Anyways, we're gonna finish off now, alright? So, if you are, going through a hard time, you are a youth, you guys can seek some help from Kids Help Phone. You can text, phone, live chat them, okay? So, or you can go on their website, kidshelpphone.ca. Alright, another good resource, you can go to bouncebackontario.ca. It's for young adults and youth, so you can try that out as well if you want. Another one called youthspeak.ca, okay? It's for youth as well. Alright, they're also partnered with a lot of different school boards like York Region, TDSB, okay? So you can go check that out at youthspeak.ca. This next one, not age restrictive, so it's for everyone, okay? Called Wellness Together Canada. So you can Google Wellness Together Canada for this mental health resource, okay? It's for youth, adults, and of course frontline healthcare workers, okay? So you can call or text them or go on the website, all right? So thank you for joining me for this episode of Feel Good Friday, May 15th. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of good stories, all right? See you guys. Take care and be safe.